people start losing confidence, investors lose confidence, because you need a court where you can go and make your case in case you have disagreed with your local partner. So if things like this happen, money is taken away from the country.
Dr. Mazanga, thanks again for your insights. We appreciate your time as Channel Africa.
Thank you very much. And thank you. One of the things that I want to say by is this case of Finland shows how Western Hemisphere has avoided human rights and it wants material from Africa. The Nigerian people have corruptly wanted to get this boy detained. They gave evidence. They wanted to steal him at night. It is not very good at all. Nigeria kidnaps its opponents. Asanda, don't in Africa, let's not allow this. Nigeria comes to kidnap opponents who just say, please give up.
So that is
Biafrans demand for justice for Maazi Simon Ekpa Joko, a prisoner of conscience in Finland who is standing to save the life of people. Justice for Simon Ekpa Joko. Justice for all Biafrans.
So, my fellow Biafrans, we will continue to touchlight all these issues. So, Dr. Mazanga is making a very big case as a human rights activist, doing his own job. If he can devote much time for Maazi Simon Ekpa case, how much more you and I? How much more you and I? Are we supposed to be found wanting? We are supposed to even devote more time, more than he does. But unfortunately, so many of us are still busy gossiping. Instead of us paying attention, instead of us doing what needs to be done, some of us are busy talking about irrelevant. Even we are attacking those who are working for us. Nigeria is not for you. It's not for me. It does not matter how you try. It does not matter what you do. It does not matter what you say. Nigeria is not working for anybody. It's not working for any indigenous person, let alone Biafran. Biafran is the worst people. But somehow, when you look at it, it seems as it is Biafran people that are defending Nigeria more. Biafran people, they are the one defending Nigeria more. Even in the government. Look at what the idiot that calls himself Wike is doing. Wike is a Biafran. But he's the front line being used to defend Nigeria. Look at what Dave Uman is doing. Dave Uman is a Biafran. Other governors are silent, other people are just silent. But the lousy ones you see are Biafrans. Wike, Dave Uman, Hobos of them. Even the governors from the southwest, you don't even hear them. They are not even as loud as this bunch of idiots. Considering nuisance. That after this 10 or that, they will be the ones to go to jail. They will be the ones to serve jail. After the 10, they will be the ones to go to jail or serve jail. But they don't care. Just because they want to be in front line. They are serving a government of fraud. A terrorist government. A government that has nothing to offer. A government that's being run with somebody that doesn't have identity. A man that is not qualified. Nobody knows his identity. A man that nobody knows his qualification. A man that people don't even know the school he attended or his date of birth. But the people who are making noise defending him there, who are they? Are they not in the zoological republic of Nigeria? A man running a Muslim ticket that doesn't have respect for Christians. A man who doesn't have respect for Christians. But yet, the people that are on the front line defending him are Biafrans. I have named them. And when we talk about their madness and idiocy, it will seem as if it's a propaganda. I want you to hear it from their own. You will hear it from their own person. One of their own, and all of them, Biafrans, they know what is right, but they speak grammar, that's all. Listen to what.
Whether or not you agree with our platforms. Here we are, and we have a president whose nationality we do not know because he carried a Guinean passport, diplomatic passport, whose parentage, whose genealogy we do not know, and we now understand that president.
This man is telling us about the president that is making case with Maazi Simon Ekpa today in Finland. The president that wants Maazi Simon Ekpa to be extradited. The president that is accusing Maazi Simon Ekpa of terrorism. I want you to know, hear his history. Maybe Finland doesn't know. If Finland doesn't know, let the world listen. This is the president. The president that is accusing Mazi Simon Ekpa today. The president that have refused to release Mazi Nnamdi and called him terrorist. Look at the identity of the president. Chidi Odinkalu is going to talk about it. But this Chidi Odinkalu, these are the ones that come online. They only speak grammar. They speak grammar, talk and talk and talk. But when they come to solution, they will run. They don't have solution. Only complain. Every time they are complaining. Even when they see you providing solution, they will never support you. I want you to hear him explaining the identity of the man that is trying to indict Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland. Kidnap Mazi Simon Ekpa. The man who is holding Mazi Simon Nnamdi and sentenced Mazi Ekpa to life imprisonment. Look at his identity.
Whether or not you agree with their platforms. Here we are, and we have a president whose nationality we do not know because he carried a Guinean passport, diplomatic passport, whose parentage, whose genealogy we do not know, and we now understand that President Buhari thought the same thing too. Whose primary school we do not know, whose secondary school we do not know.
But what if he was taught at home?
And who now claims to have gone to university? If he was homeschooled, as Festus Keyamo, famous
senior advocate of Nigeria.
Senior advocate of Nigeria, indeed.
Imagine.
Then that
Disgraced country.
It should be written in the form. Tutor at home.
Homeschool should be disclosed. And homeschool does not mean you don't have a certificate. Right? Homeschool is a preparatory process. After that, you go forward for certification. Right? But the thing is that he had claimed Government College Ibadan, by the way, in previous forms, and he had claimed other things that proved false. And now they are trying to make up records or to clean up records in order to align with a current eligibility threshold. How do you not go through primary and secondary certification, but you have a university degree?
That is Nigeria for you.
Is it not an achievement for a school to have produced a president?
No matter how remote the school could have been.
Precisely.
Answer now.
I mean, I started off primary.
Are you asking me?
As an internally displaced person after the Nigerian Civil War. And I know the primary school I started off in. If I mention it to you, it's not in any place on the map. But I take pride in it, and they take pride in the fact that I passed through that primary school. I cannot understand.
But what about this?
That is the president that want to kidnap. That's the identity of the president that want to kidnap Mazi Simon Ekpa. This is the description of the president of the people of the country that framed Mazi Simon Ekpa and called him a terrorist. This is the description of the president that have given Mazi Nnamdi life sentence. And this is the president of the country they want you to be part of. And some of you are still joking. Some of you are still thinking twice. Some of you are still trying to think maybe something is going to work. You're an idiot. If you're one of those who think that you can sleep one day and wake up and you see that Nigeria has become good, continue to dream. But not in this platform. This is a platform for reality. And the reality is that Nigeria will never, ever, ever be better. It will get worse by day. Maybe you don't know. Now you know. I want us to listen to this Reverend Father also. These are what is happening in the country that some of you claim to be part of. A disgraced country that no sensible person will pray to be part of.
That under whatever circumstances, we should keep our heads high. Keep our heads high. Refuse to be told that this is Nigeria, meaning this is a place where nothing works. We should refuse refuse to agree that this country where certificates are forged and it's okay.
That is what it is. You are just speaking like a reverend father that you are. We understand you. But that is the truth of the day. You just watch Odinkalo state it who your president is and how his qualification and what he is. That is what Nigeria is. No amount of preaching will change that. That is why Donald Trump called it a shithole, called it a disgraced country. When Donald Trump called it, some of you were getting angry. But that is, Donald Trump is somebody who just say it the way it is. Whether you like it or you don't like it, it is the truth. Even if it is bitter, it is the truth. So this one, you are preaching that we should never believe that Nigeria is a country that will not work. We should not believe that Nigeria is a country where certificate doesn't matter. We should not believe that Nigeria is a country where... That is what it is. And it is not about belief. That is what it is. If you don't want it to be like that, the thing you will do is to disintegrate the contraction. Throw away that name to the dustbin where it belongs. Let the people go back to whom they are. And that is what Mazen Nandekano Masa will be fighting for. But a disgraced country is framing them up. Listen to a Reverend Father and his message.
Has made it very clear that under whatever circumstances, we should keep our heads high. Keep our heads high.
A Nigerian can never keep his head high. How can you keep your head high when your president, you don't know his age, you don't know the school he attended, he has a drug case in the UK, his chief of staff has a fraud case in the United States? How can you keep your head high in a country where lawmakers are negotiating, sharing ransom money with the bandits, with the terrorists? How can you keep your head high? How?
Refuse to be told that this is Nigeria, meaning this is a place where nothing works.
But that is what it is. Nigeria is a place, nothing works. We know you as a Reverend Father, by faith, you want people to believe by faith that this is not, no, it's not happening. That's like when they say this God forbid, not God forbid. God forbid will not be it's not the solution. When you say God forbid, you need to do something. Huh? When they say this, oh, God forbid, it will not happen. God forbid will not solve the problem except you take action.
We should refuse to agree that this is a country where certificates are forged and it's okay.
That is what it is. Almost all the government officials, all the governors, your president, all your lawmakers, every one of them forged certificate. Right from Buhari coming, every one of them, both dead and alive, they all forged certificate. Governors, every one of them, every governor, all of them, they have forged certificate in their listen. In one word, you will find out when you investigate, you will see them with forged certificates. Many of them, they are everywhere. Many of the governors, most of the governors, most of the lawmakers. That is what it is.
We should refuse to accept the situation where elections are rigged and you have to
But that is the way now.
go to court. These things have consequences.
But that is the way Nigeria is now. You can't change it by wishful thinking. This same message, you are still going to, even if Peter will enter there, you will still come and say the same thing again. This is the same message many Reverend Father has been preaching from Obasanjo up to date. The same message. But the solution is just there by you. You don't want to speak about it. You don't want to talk about it. This is a platform for reality. We focus on reality. We don't care about hope. It is good to have hope. It is good to have wishes. But the reality on the ground is more important than your hope and your wishes. Because the reality is what you are seeing that you can make use of to better yourself. But hopes are things you never see. Even though you believe that it's going to come. If it comes, fine. If it doesn't come, okay. Wishes is something you wish. Your wish might not even come at all. So we are focusing on reality. The reality is that Nigeria is irredeemable and can never work. That is the reality.
Consequence. These things have consequence. Jesus says, you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free.
That truth is one thing. You see, this is the problem. I agree with you. We shall know the truth, and the truth shall make us free. And the reason Nigeria is not free is because they have refused to know the truth. And one of those truths is that Nigeria is not one. The destructive diversity of Nigeria have made it impossible for Nigeria to succeed. That is a truth that you as a reverend father should be telling. That you do not create a country among people that have different value system. Countries of the world that are developed today, countries of the world that are doing very well, are created along value system. That is why Russia broke into pieces. That is why India broke into pieces. That is why Malaysia separated from Singapore. Value system. United States have one value system. The UK have one value system. China have one value system. Russia have one value system. Every country in this world have one value system. This is the truth that will set you free from Nigeria. And until you accept that truth.
You can't run a nation well if we do not respect the truth. If we keep pretending that we can play games, cut corners, bring in brilliant lawyers to turn black to white and white to black, the reality will still be there.
The reality is that the destructive diversity in Nigeria is still there. You know, sometimes people choose something that suits them. You run around the topic that suits you, that makes you okay, that makes you continue to massage your ego or massage your suffering. But the cocoa of the matter is that this destructive diversity of Nigeria must be thrown away. You can pretend for all I care. It does not change the reality. And that is the reality. The destructive diversity of Nigeria. Whoever entered there, the insecurity will continue. The destruction will continue. The failure will continue. It will never change. But some of you want to just make yourself believe that it's going to be better. I don't blame you with your faith. You are entitled to your opinion. You have the right to do what you want to do. Whatever you feel you can do, go ahead and do it. That is your right.
And right now we are still in the midst of the election. And it is not about the politicians or the candidates. It's about us, about Nigerians. It is we who went to vote. And if we do not have good election, you can't have a government that enjoys our confidence and our trust. Even agents cannot rule a nation where there is no trust. So whoever claims to be ruling us now should know that we need to have trust of the people. The question for us is, how do we manage that the people have trust in their government? A lot has to be done by those who claim to be ruling us, those who say we have elected them. They cannot just sit there and expect that just things will work normally. What will they do? I don't know. But if they ask my suggestion, I would say they should read, but they should accept the reality of that. Accept that they have a heavy trust deficit. And nothing wrong with admitting that things really didn't go so well. When I hear Professor Mahmoud on television, even yesterday, telling us that everything went perfectly well in January, I shed tears. He knows we are not telling the truth. If we don't tell the truth, we will not move forward. I'm a religious person, and I keep praying to God to forgive us and to show us the truth. Because we can, if we tell the truth, this will move fast. Nigerians are wonderful. And I still hope that this will move fast. Whatever judges will decide, whatever courts may say, at the end of the day, the truth will make us free.
This is the problem that we have in Nigeria. This is the problem I have with them. When people come and use religion to abdicate their responsibility. It is sad that somehow, after God have done things that we're supposed to know, we are still waiting for one miracle somewhere to happen. We leave our responsibility for God to do for us. It is painful. It is painful that most of us will leave our responsibility. We'll leave it for the people. What we are supposed to do, we keep it, and we want God to come from heaven and do it for us. There is nothing bad in having faith. I'm a believer, a very strong one at that. I don't miss my responsibilities in the church. But at the same time, when it comes to the practical aspect, I focus mainly on the reality on the ground. I work with the reality on things I see. I react to realities of the things I see. So one truth that they have refused to know, that word is very easy. People are using it. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You shall know the truth. But at the same time, are they ready to know the truth? Even the person that is telling you that you shall know the truth and he tell you the truth that shall set you free, is he ready to embrace the truth? They are not ready. They are not ready to embrace the truth. They will be the ones hiding the truth. They will be the ones who will even preach, confuse you, and make sure that they distract you from the truth. But we are not distracted. We will continue to say things the way they are. We will continue to say things the way they are without missing words. It doesn't matter whether you like us or you don't like us. It doesn't make any difference. As long as we still have our life together, we can breathe. CHUKS gave us the opportunity to have breath. Why not? We will continue to speak. We will continue to talk. And we will continue to present our case before the whole world. It is left for the people out there to make up their mind on what they want to believe. Those who want to set themselves free, like the Biafrans, you are free, set yourself free. I have said it time and time again, that we are not forcing anybody to be free. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everybody. We are all entitled to our opinion. And that is what is expected of every one of us. Whatever you know you can do it and do it right. That's all we want. So my fellow Biafrans, before we round up on this program, I want us to go to the media. Let us see what they have in the media. Have an update on their media. See what reports they have in the media before we round up on the program. Let us go to their media. And we are still waiting. Once we get an update from today's court, I will speak about the update. Remember, it is a closed door meeting. If anybody is coming to tell you anything, he had this and had that, it is not true. I have shown you information coming from one of the technical team, Dr. Masanga, is updating. So if there is anything that the public need to see or hear, we are going to hear from him. One thing that is important is that our people are still there in Finland. Biafrans went to the courts and they are still there waiting and looking out. If there's an opportunity for them to see Master Simon Ekpa, of course, they will see and they're going to share it with us and we will see it. Any other information that comes, we will continue to hear. The speculation that we had, unverified information that is coming, that some people, those idiots that went to testify before are going to come today to testify, is not verified, and we're waiting. Once that information is confirmed, we're still going to make sure that we talk about it, because Biafrans are there to capture them if they come. So once they come there, Biafrans, I believe, are going to capture them, or if they pass through the back door, somehow the information still will come, and we're going to know about it. So I pray that we continue to get approach. So wherever you are, any group you belong, as long as you're a Biafran, continue to support and pray for our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, that he will scale through this appeal. Pray for Master Nandekam also. We are still waiting for his own appeal also. The Zoological Republic has not given a date yet. So The case of Mazen Nandekano, Mazen Simon Ekpa has a lot to do with Mazen Nandekano. So if Mazen Simon Ekpa succeed, Mazen Nandekano will succeed. It will become very easy for him. But if something else happens, it's still going to affect Mazen Nandekano. That is why every one of us, no matter where you belong, no matter which group you belong, continue to pray, support, use your platform to promote the innocence of Mazen Simon Ekpa. Show the world that he is not a terrorist. He's not the one responsible for the insecurity. And I have dealt with that a lot today. So if you didn't start with us in this program, go back and watch that program very well. You will understand a lot. So on the Nigerian news today that we have, let us share some news we have from Nigeria. This one says, Lagos seal 12 business hotels, supermarket over environmental violation. That is how they always seal business places, just for their bribery. Nigeria Correctional Service removes Ibarra prison boss. 2 officers over death row inmates TikTok live. You imagine. Death row inmates was on TikTok live. So they removed the Ibarra prison boss. Nigeria. Monitoring asking Governor Okpablo to explain U.S. use of ecological fund amid persistent Benin flooding. They are criminals now. They take money and eat. Who cares? Tinubu tell Adeleke in phone call he ordered EFCC to unfreeze Osun government account. They are mad people. Adamawa Governor Fintri pledges 100 to 300 hectares for new Nigerian Army 10 division to tackle insecurity. That's nonsense. Creating unnecessary divisions. I know they are going to. I think Gento have already talked about them trying to create another camp in Osun. They want to create a camp in Osun. And every Biafrans are watching. They want to invade our land. The ones they created before, what there is no gain. We are not getting anything from Nigeria. Nigerian government should stop establishing things in our land. We are no longer part of them. We are not. We understand. We accept our fate. We are not part of them. They should take their barracks and everything everywhere elsewhere. NHRC petition 6 probe into Nigerian female soldier alleged demotion after sexual harassment complaint. That is it now. They sexually harass you, you complain, they demote you. You see the staff soldier. See in face, this one face B, maybe not from Biafra land. From the face B like Biafra land. They serve now until they buy you, you understand. They sexually harass you, you report, they demote you. Even promotion where you don't get, the small one where you get, they demote you. Now I join an army, make them they join army. Makinde P2B accused EFCC of politicizing anti-graft war over Osun account freeze. Now, grammar, when I go speak grammar, tire. Abia State called jail school security guard for sexually abusing 10 years old pupil. Nigerian police officer exposed diversion of allowance, poor welfare, demand urgent reform from IGP. Mad people everywhere. Crisis deepens in Enugu, NDC as rival faction seek national leadership backing. Mad people, confusion, everything about you people is trouble, war, and all. That's what you do, nothing else. 2 days in a row, Tinubu presidency DSS DG sponsor pro-Tinubu protesting for counter Sowore August 5th revolution. That is it. That is what they are very good on. Sowore fix protest. They will fix counter protest. They will be there. They will not protest until you put your own protest. They will put the counter protest. This is the country that Finland is working with. This is country giving Finland. You fix a country, a protest on how to make Nigeria good. They will put a counter protest. When they put a protest for good governance, they will put a counter protest that they want the government how it is. You put NSAS, they will put a counter NSAS. The Shia group protest, they put a counter. We create ESN to protect ourselves, they create a mobile. That is the people that is giving Finland information and calling Master Simon Ekpa the terrorists. And they are listening to them. Mad people. Mad people. A country cannot protest. Government will sponsor protests against protests and the voice of the people. They will put a counter one just to discredit it. Mad people everywhere. Whoever refuses to back down insists on World Cup boycott as confidence in Infantino wins. FCT Minister Wike says Abuja River Park Estate dispute now before international arbitration. Nonsense. Idiot. Nigeria agency NAPTIP raises alarm over ritual practices, cybercrime cases linked to sexual violence. Yeah. That is Nigeria for you. That's the kind of thing you see in Nigeria. Bad news everywhere. AEDC, what it takes to get a meter by Azu Ishebene. Meter care. Where you go pay money, you don't go see meter, they go see they give you estimated bill. CNG shortage, endless queues, leave Kwara commercial drivers stranded as Tinubu fuel subsidy alternative falters. Fuel subsidy indeed. They are mad people. When I never see anything, when I want Nigeria. Pastor come to me for juju. Hurricane spell priest Nana Kwaku Benson tells Sahara reporters. Pastor, they come collect juju for your hand. You try. Idiot. That's the kind of thing you hear in Africa. Nonsense. Anti-graft agency ICPC recommends prosecution of Adeyemi over fake presidency agency. See, mad people. If you blow whistle, you're in trouble. If you blow whistle for Nigeria, you become the accused immediately. Breaking. Osun sues EFCC First Bank over politically motivated account freeze. 2 billion damages. Mad people everywhere. Bunch of idiots. Bunch of idiots. Only lie. You can never hear truth from them. They lie. So the lie cannot even be controlled again. You begin to ask yourself why. Inspector General Disu says Nigerians studied US, India, Pakistan model before drafting state police framework. Nonsense. You like to make an example that you cannot even stand with. DSS boss Tosin Ajayi sponsoring pro-Tinubu protest against Sowore group says as leader declares we will no longer tolerate protest against Tinubu. Imagine that they will not tolerate any protest against the president. Imagine DSS that was supposed to be there for the people is now fighting openly for the presidency. They don't want anybody to conduct protest. What do you expect? They are mad people everywhere. Mad people. Complete mad people everywhere. You have shamelessly proved EFCC takes order from Tinubu. Atiku camp slam presidency over Osun government account freeze. That's all now. Before you don't know, now you get EFCC, now you appoint them. What they do? Breaking. 6 Nigerian soldiers reportedly killed as Boko Haram launches fresh attack in Borno. Yeah, their holiday don't finish now. So if that man talk and say they're on holiday, they're on holiday. So after their holiday, they resume. Their holiday has finished. They have started. Immediately they start. They took the life of soldiers. That is Nigeria. The same Nigeria that is giving Finland information. They are mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Hundreds of families flee Sokoto community as residents accuse government of abandoning them to bandits. No be small thing. I never see anything. Enough of empty apologies. Hariwa blasts FCT minister Wike over straying car on Abuja road. Now car will get to Nigeria now. That one a new thing. Nigerian nurses demand Review of 40,000 mandatory professional fee. Says survey shows no improvement in training quality. That's the zoo for you. Ex-Goldman Sachs executive director convicted over Ghana power plant bribery scheme. Yeah. President Tinubu approves recruitment of over 3,200 PTA teachers into federal civil service. They are mad people. Hundreds of houses already underwater. Ayetoro community gives Ondo government ultimatum over devastating flooding, threatening showdown. Tragedy in zoo everywhere. ADC party qualifies EFCC independence, says Tinubu orders for freeze to unfreeze Osun government account, raises more questions. That's all now. They are. Fuel is way more expensive here in Nigeria than in Europe. Europe tourists reveal. You see, that is it. Europe, when we say that them, that here they can't carry the fuel, they don't get the refinery, they don't get the fuel, but Nigeria will get the petrol. See, a tourist they tell you say fuel is way more expensive here in Nigeria than in Europe. But when you talk, some idiot will come online and begin to speak grammar. They will come to the national TV and begin to speak rubbish. Look at a tourist, they confirm. A tourist, they talk and say the fuel they more expensive for Nigeria more than Europe. The same Nigeria will be the third highest producer, the fifth highest producer in the whole world. Fifth highest producer in the whole world of fuel. Fuel is more expensive in their land. Bunch of idiots. Who be this one where they shout? Tinubu is a criminal. Tinubu is a criminal case. Why I'm representing Showore? He's a criminal. He's a criminal. Trump signed new birthright citizenship executive order. Connecticut Attorney General called them unconstitutional. Trump is just trying to secure his country because these people, their invasion is not is bad. They want to come and born, give birth to as many as they want in your country. They don't care. On a day that they preach one man, one wife, 2 children, 1 children. They will come born 20. So Trump is trying to protect one. If you don't want, that one concerning. New Mexico court ordered Meta to pay $567 million over mental health harm to children on Facebook, Instagram. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Kidnapped family members of Kwara Emir regain freedom months after palace attack. After months. They don't pay ransom. Anytime you hear regain freedom, they pay the ransom. Thank God they are not using rescue, because if you hear rescue, you know it's a lie. But when they say regain freedom, how did they regain their freedom? They pay the ransom. You pay, you come out. Osuna camp order to the lack of power to direct EFCC to go sit down. You speak grammar. You are speaking grammar. Continue to speak grammar. Video show Osun residents allegedly paid 10,000. Paid 10,000. Made to swear religious oath to vote for Governor Deleke. Don't be small thing, though. Nigerian politics. They give them 10,000 and they go swear oath to say they want to vote the governor. Hey, Chineke, very money. Hey, Nigeria. You can imagine. They pay the people 10,000, then they go take them, they go swear oath. Swear oath that they will vote for the governor after they pay them 10,000. You imagine. That is what Nigeria is. Now, this one, Reverend Father, come here, they preach for hope. Continue to get hope now. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Video showed some residents allegedly paid 10,000 made to swear religious oaths to vote for Governor Deleke. You see, they are one people. Loot residence doctor resumed work after suspended strike over welfare call meal dispute. Reprisal attack leaves several dead in Kogi community after headers killing. You see, headers don't come attack again. Kogi State. They say reprisal. What I don't know what they mean by this reprisal. Just to make sure they legitimize the criminality. In order to legitimize the criminality, they say reprisal. What reprisal of what? Fulani reprisal. Every time Fulani reprisal. Just to legitimize their madness. God forbid. Nigeria is a cause. A cause. Open letter ending pension poverty through mandatory consuming price index, MCPI. In indexation for pension and interest on delayed gratuity. Nonsense. People use grammar, nonsense grammar that they cannot even interpret. Speak grammar that they don't even know the meaning to confuse themselves. Bunch of idiots. Inside Nigerian custom, smuggling empire, revenue leakage and succession crisis. Now Nigeria for you now. You say, watch inside Nigerian custom smuggling empire, revenue leakage, and succession crisis. Now, so it's more now the custom be the smugglers themselves, right? We know right from time now. CAF, Argentina, Mexico back Infantino despite global backlash over FIFA proposal. There are mad people everywhere. Kanu Sebobo has no record of location for 1 billion naira classroom renovation project. Biafra. Teen student kill grandparents, open fire at Thailand school, leaving 5 dead. Wow, Thailand shooting, huh? For the small thing. Teen student kills grandparents. Open fire at Thailand school, leaving 5 dead. So Thailand don't start open shooting like US. Oh. Exclusive inside Nigerian customs smuggling empire, revenue leakage and succession crisis. We know, not them. Not them be the criminal themselves. Not them, the custom, not them be the criminal themselves. No two ways about it. No two ways about them. CHUKS will disgrace them. CHUKS we definitely disgrace them. So that is all we have for that is all the update we have today on their media. And every single thing we are showing here is proving that Nigeria is irredeemable. Everything you are watching here is to show the world that Nigeria is not a country that a human being will survive. And that is why we want to get out of the zoological republic called Nigeria. So my fellow Biafrans, I appreciate every one of you that have been with me on today's program. Thank you for being part of this program. And we are going to hang it up there and we're going to come back again later in the evening. When we come on our evening program, hopefully we